Hello everyone, welcome back. We are on 8 days past ovulation, and I told you guys yesterday or the day before, I don't remember, which test would be like early detectors, and a lot of you were saying try the first response. So I want to do a first response test today since we are on 8DPO. I want to see if I actually see anything since it's still pretty early. I know that I do want to, when if ever I get pregnant, I do want to be able to like do the line progression to where the line starts to get darker and darker over time. So I am going to do a first response today and we'll see what our test looks like. So let me dip real quick. Why isn't it going? There we go. Okay, so it's going into the window now, but someone else had mentioned to try Wandvo. Like I said, I've never heard of, well, I've heard of it, but I've never tried that brand either, and I usually try to stay away from brands that I don't know. So I don't know if I want to pick up a different kind. I picked up more clear blues as well because I want to try using a clear blue tomorrow. I like to alternate between tests usually just to see if I see anything different on either brands. But yeah, and then oh my gosh, so I got my facial cleansers yesterday and I was laughing so hard because I use the Cetaphil cleanser on my face. It's the one that you use in the shower. So like you wet your face with warm water and then you scrub it into your skin, and then you just rinse it off once you're pretty much out of the shower. So I did that and then I came out looking like a red tomato. I was all red. It looked like I was allergic to that cleanser. So I'm not going to use it again, but I feel like it did do something to my face, but it burned. Like my face, I felt like my face was on fire. So I don't know what it is, but I know my face is really, really sensitive when it comes to like using different products. So I think I'm going to try a different one. And then I also got like a serum. It's like an oil that you rub into your face after you wash it. So I want to try that later on today. But I was laughing so hard. My daughter looked at me. She was like, "Mom, are you okay?" But I literally looked like a red tomato. I had it all over my face and I looked like I was allergic to the actual cleanser. So I'm not going to use it anymore. I told my husband he can go ahead and take that one over and start using it in the shower because I'm not using it anymore. I don't want my face to get irritated, especially because it was burning my face. I felt like it wasn't for me. So I'm going to try a different one, but I was laughing so hard when I got out of the shower. I looked at myself in the mirror and I'm like, what is wrong with me? And I pretty much just had it all over. It looked like I had, and it looked a little bit swollen too. So that's why I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to stop. I'm not going to use it again. But I thought it was super funny, and then I got out of the shower all looking like a red tomato. And then the bad thing about that too is that we were getting ready to go out and I was like, well, I can't put any makeup on because I don't want to irritate my skin anymore. So I went out just like that and I looked crazy. I looked so funny. We actually went out yesterday and went and picked up some tacos because that sounded really, really good. So we went and got that, and then we came straight home because our kids needed to get in bed already. It was pretty late when we went. I think it was like 6 o'clock in the afternoon when we went, but it was so funny because I wanted to try the cleanser before I like went to bed and everything. So I don't know, but I feel like it did do something to my face. My face looks a lot better than it did yesterday. Like I said, I had really bad red spots yesterday. So I'm hoping if I pick up a different cleanser, it'll do something a little bit better to my skin. But I also did use a face mask yesterday. It was an aloe vera one that had a bunch of vitamins in it. So I did have that sitting on my face for about 15 minutes once we got home because I did want my face to get hydrated again because it was very irritated. And then I pretty much used a cold roller and rolled it all over my face. So I feel like that kind of helped it as well. But yeah, super bad experience with that cleanser. I think, yeah, it was a Cetaphil one. Such a horrible experience. I was laughing so hard. My husband was looking at me like, you're really gonna go out like that? I'm like, well, I can't put makeup on. So Yeah, and then I did get this question too, that if I record my videos every day or are they pre-recorded. I pretty much record every day. Like, this video is going to go up a little bit late because I had to feed the babies and get everyone all settled with breakfast, and then I had finally time to come in. But usually they're all recorded same day. Some of the pre-recorded ones are usually like the ovulation test ones, because I usually record those before and then I start rolling those out slowly. Especially with like the trying to conceive updates, or what was the other one that I do? Oh, like restocking my supplies, because I like to have videos trickling in as the month comes in. I don't like to like hold off until I'm ready to record that video. If I have time, I usually try to knock out a couple videos in a day, like the restocking my items or stuff like that. Just something that I can do in one day. I try to pre-record them as I can, especially if I have my son, you know, going down for nap time. It's just way easier to pre-record with him down for nap and then roll them out slowly. But yeah, these are recorded same day. Today is Sunday, so if you guys are watching it, it's Sunday today. But yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do it when I do find out that I'm pregnant, because I think I might pre-record those, because I want to hold off on telling you guys, because I know my husband will want to tell our family, because if they found out online first, then I would not hear the end of that. So I feel like I've been chit-chatting for quite a bit. Let me look at my test. So I just did the first response one. A lot of people were saying these were the early detectors, so I'm going to look at the first response one. I didn't do an easy on one today. Maybe I'll do one tomorrow, or even a clear blue, but let's look at my test. I can't tell. So we're at 8 DPO. I feel like I see a little shadow. And this is 8 DPO. I'll flip the camera so I can show you. But there's definitely a little shadow there. Shoot, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I feel like this is a little shadow line. Let me show you guys what I'm seeing, because I feel like I see something. Okay, 8 DPO. If I tilt this quite a bit, you guys can see like a little shadow. I wish this camera was a bit clearer. But do you see that shadow right there? There's definitely a little shadow. It's not like a super positive line or a faint line or anything, but definitely a shadow right there. Oh my god, I'm shaking. What do you guys think? So I don't know what to make of this test. I feel like I see a shadow line, but it might just be like a negative test, to be honest. But I do see like a little shadow line. Oh my gosh. My heart's racing just looking at it. But I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I feel like maybe tomorrow, if it is something, we'll see it tomorrow. But it's still pretty early, I think. We're at 8 days past ovulation. So yeah, I don't know. It's definitely a little shadow though, for sure. Oh my gosh, I'm like shaking. All right, well, I am going to go ahead and cut this video off because I need to edit and upload. But thank you guys all so much for watching. I appreciate you guys all so much, and I love seeing comments from you guys like every day. I usually try to keep up and replying as much as I can, just to show you guys that I am watching. I am always reading your guys' comments, and I look forward to chatting with you guys here on YouTube. But again, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Hopefully, if this is something, we see something a bit better tomorrow. But thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.